You want to grab one bit and I'll grab the other. Oh, it doesn't want to come. It's got lure stuck to it too. Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. That is a net stuck in the sand. Big old seining net. That is really stuck there. So this is Elmer's Isle, right? That is Ray from Rig PFA. After the video, go check out his video. Link is down in the description. Yeah, you're right. So the last time we were here was just a few days ago. This water was chocolate milk. It's not as bad. It was during the full moon, right? So we had a lot of water because we were fishing a rising tide. There was no shrimp. Shrimping was really bad. And the shrimpers were really far away from the beach. But look at this. Look at that, Ray. That gives me a good feeling. Look how close that guy is shrimping to the beach, coming right through here. This is just a few days after the full moon. Hopefully we'll get redemption. Hopefully we'll get some fish. Come on. This is early morning, right as the sun has come up. We got to get busy here getting set up. We're going to go ahead and push this down by hand, get it going, and then we take this other sand spike. That way you can get your sand spike firmly supported. You see this little metal thing here, this little head? That's where the butt of my rod is going to stop. So we want to try and get that close to the ground. That way, even though I'm going to be using bait runners, that is not going to go far if I can get it down. That is good enough. That's for this one, the 12-footer. This session is mostly going to be about big baits, dead and alive, out there on the bottom with this 12-foot rod, 80-pound braid, and shark rigs is what I'm going to throw on it. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to catch sharks. It could catch bull reds as well. With live bait, there's a huge list of things I could catch as long as they're there. Here's my shark rig. This was made, along with all these other ones, made for me by a subscriber up in New York. This is a 5-foot with a 9/0 circle hook. This one's brand new, sharp hook on there. I'm gonna start out with that 6-ounce pyramid. Real quick, guys, before I put that out, I'm gonna try to get a live bait because Ray is throwing the net and getting mullet. All right, I got some mullet with my first throw. I'm pretty sure these are gonna be mullet. Let's see what kind of sizes I got. Yes, I can work with that size. Go with the biggest one right here, right behind the head. When we were here Saturday for the full moon, we were here the morning of that. This was all dirty, right? A little rougher than it is now, and much higher because the tide was coming in. Full moon tides are usually pretty extreme like that, usually. And it was colder. The temperature out here, water temp, is supposed to be in the 80s, and it was like 78, 79. I know that doesn't sound much of a difference. It's like 80 something, 81, but it's a big difference. 81's a big difference out here from 78. All right, we'll go with that for now. I'm letting the line go through my fingers as I walk back because many times over the years, as I'm bringing the rod back, I've had a hit. If you just let it go like this, you won't know. But if you let it pass through your fingers like this, you can feel it. All right, because I'm not gonna just sit on my butt and watch this and do nothing, I'm gonna do stuff, right? So we need to engage my bait runner. I'm gonna go ahead and put out fish bites on a pompano rig. This is the sand flea. I'm gonna do this close in on a 2-ounce lead, because that's where I'm gonna find whiting, maybe pompano if they're here. I'm already getting a bite. It's probably a hard head. I hadn't even had a chance to put the I don't even know if I have a fish here. Maybe it's small if I do. It's a hard head. Sometimes things happen during a battery swap. My first whiting on fish bites. After 3 hard heads, finally whiting. That's going in my chest. Got a slack line. Let's see if that's a fish. Yes. It's not very big. I think this might be a whiting. Well, I want it to be. Whoa, look at that fight. That is a whiting. Sand mullet. Look at the size of that one. That is nice. I was gonna bring that in and switch it out to a big piece of cut mullet. And let's bring this in first. I think this is going to be a whiting again because of how it's running. Look at that. Good fight right there. Yep. That's a nut. Look at the size of that one. Oh my goodness, maybe we want to use these as bait, because that would make a big bait. That is a big whiting. That's going home. That is going home. I still want to change that to something, because it's been about maybe close to an hour, nothing's happening with it. Something juicy and bloody, right? It's over there booming. It needs to stay over there. All right, let's cut this one in half. I'm trying my best to get back to it. I just made this cast and my pompano rig rod is shaking. There we go. Oh, this doesn't feel like a whiting. Oh. It's 2 hard heads. Okay. Hopefully this is a whiting. Last time we pulled fish in, it was 2 hard heads. You can kind of tell sometimes. Whitings seem to run the beach as you're fighting them. And this is kind of running the beach, but I feel head shakes as well. It's a hard head. This is probably a fish. It keeps turning up gaff. No, hard head. Gaff top would be something different though. This is probably another hard head. We'll see. We'll see how it fights once we get it up into the surf here. That is probably not a hard head. That is a smaller whiting. Finally.
I think I'm doubled up.
I'll get it out of the way. whiting. I don't think we got a fish on. It's been slowing down. It's just after 10. Little whiting. This is kind of fighting. Oh, I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of running the wrong way. Could be a sand mullet. It's the same thing as a whiting, and it is. I think that's it. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yep. That's more of a bait size, but it's a whiting. Ray! Oh, he's breaking water. It's not a stingray. I knew it was only going to be a matter of time, but it was a lot of time, bro. A lot of time. It is like 11:30, 11:40. This fish has some power. The big fish bite today just wasn't super crazy. Maybe if we had the yak and we were running baits really far out, maybe it would have helped, because big blow-ups were much further out than we could get. But yeah, Ray got a bull, and I have a shark. I don't know what kind of shark it is quite yet. I think it's a shark. What? I couldn't understand you.
What you got, a sail cat?
Yeah, I got one on steroids. He took quite a bit of drag, but it's because I had it adjusted way down. There's taking some power there. I don't want him to take me into the water though. Not a good idea to go out into the surf to fight a big fish like this when you started on the beach. It's a bag or something is what it looks like. He just turned. Slowly but surely, I'm gaining on this fish. I expect some more runs because he's just cruising this way. and I'm taking advantage of him cruising back in the direction where he started by just slowly angling the rod to the side with it up a bit to change, reorientate his head. Come to the side like this, but angled up a little bit, and then dip down and then do that over again. He's turning on the power right here. I'm just gonna hold steady. He's shaking. He's trying to turn around. This might be a big bull red because he's going back and forth like that. He did break the water at least 3 times, but I couldn't get a clear identification on him. Did you?
No.
It looked pretty long.
I was focused on that salt bag.
On the what?
Salt bag from one of them shrimp boats.
Oh yeah, that's what that was, from one of them shrimp boats for the barrels.
Yeah.
They salt the barrels to, instead of sorting by hand, they dump them in they dump everything in the salt barrel.
Makes all the fish float to the top.
Yeah, it makes all the fish float to the top. Kills them. This is a body piece of whiting. I switched from mullet to whiting a long time ago. That's what Ray got that shark on. It took Ray a long time before he got that shark, and it took me longer. We almost left a long time ago because there was this storm that looked like it was going to come right at us. We've been watching storms skirt this area with lightning and thunder, but not necessarily near us, but enough to make us concerned. We were thinking about going to noon, but when we kept seeing those storms, we kept thinking maybe earlier. But I wanted this big fish, right? I didn't really want to give up, and when I saw it looked like we weren't going to get hit by a storm, I was like, come on, let's ride out the clock. Let's ride out the clock, Ray. And he's like, well, not much is going on. Not much is going on. I'm going to put my big rod away.
I got my big fish.
Yeah, you got you, and I got mine.
Yeah.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
I had faith in you all the time.
You had faith in me?
Now you just got to get it up on the beach. You hooked it when you haven't caught it.
Well, we're pretty sure that I don't have a massive stingray. This is a 9/0 circle hook. This Pin Prevail is handling the fish just fine.
Here comes the real wildlife.
I think he's trying to change directions. I think this fish is getting tuckered out. Is it? Yeah, I see it. He's going down there to Pole City. There's some people down the way. I don't know, it's like maybe 4 people, but they got like 12 to 15 rods. It looks more like a sculpture from here than it does people fishing. There's so many rods sticking up in the air. One of those guys
that you block off the oyster beds with.
Oh yeah, one of those guys down there in Pole City caught a massive stingray. Fought it for what, 45 minutes?
I wonder why the wildlife stopped at him.
because I'm busy and we got cameras, and he'll come back when we're done. So this is like a war of attrition right now. We're just it gets a little tougher with these fish once you get past that breaker, and we're in like maybe a foot to 2 feet of water right now, right? He's right here within sight. You're probably gonna need to get your hook removal tool ready, just in case. Probably need it. It can be a little tricky getting circle hooks out of a shark's mouth. I prefer octopus hooks. Ooh, he says no. Let me try to get away right here, but it's not happening today, buddy. Not happening today. I prefer octopus hooks. They come out easier. Just this rig was already pre-made with a 9/0 circle hook. I really couldn't say what the size is. I thought I saw a big fish break the water. It's probably not the biggest shark, but not the smallest either. Yours is bigger?
I would like to see it though.
Well, have some patience. Whoa, he says maybe I'll try right here. Not happening. You know, it's lucky that I had the pompano rig in when this happened. One less thing to worry about, I guess, right? Hey, I am filming, right?
I hope so. He is blinking.
Oh, he says, let me try right here. No. Well, he's a decent size, I think, for first big fish of the day. Now it should get easy because the waves right here will help push them. See, we'll use the waves to gain some power. And there we go, use that wave, get some line in. We'll use this wave and this one. Let the waves push him up a little bit. There, come on. Nope. Got to keep them parallel to those waves and it'll push him up to me. Yeah, he's about maybe 5 feet. Do you see what kind it is? Pretty typical here. Whoa! Careful. No, no, no! Ah!
I was trying to catch that remora.
Oh, there was one on him? Yeah, that is definitely a bull shark. This fish has got to be at least 50 pounds, if not better. 60 pounds maybe. We're not going to try and weigh it. We're not going to pick it up. We're going to leave it in the water just like this. Makes it easier to get them back out, because sometimes they give up on you. Yeah, you're right. It was totally worth the wait. Yeah. Man, I am psyched. All right, let's get her back. Thank you so much, fish. There he goes. Wow. My session is complete now. Well, there you go, guys. That's the whole reason why Ray and I came out here. Big fish, sharks, bull reds, whatever we can get on. And we did it. It was hard work today. A lot of time and effort, but it was a good whiting bite. You got some other interesting things. Pompano, a speck. You got a speck on the fish bites. It's gonna be a cool video. You guys go over to his channel and check it out. He's got some other videos coming out. Saltwater, just pure saltwater. Yeah, you're right. I can go home feeling complete, finally, because we almost gave up. He kept getting scared about these storms, and I was like, man, maybe it'll diminish. Maybe it'll go past us. We can't give up. We got pretty lucky. Yeah. It was getting sketchy. Lightning and thunder all around us. But yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you, and he will, next time.